Hey guys, how's it going? I am Joy, and welcome back once again to Kill or Love, a wonderful little visual novel that has many ups and downs, many twists, a little bit of a creepy vibe every now and then. I'm still not sure exactly what or who Anna is, but we will hopefully find that out very soon. In the last episode, Grace and Anna met for the first time in our little flashback of a journal. So let's carry right on through here and see what awaits us in August 15th. I didn't write anything yesterday. The pain in my leg made it so I couldn't focus. It's been hurting these past few days. I gave in and asked the doctor about it. Ugh, it's you again. He's fine, by the way. Didn't disappear or anything. Must have just taken a few days off. I asked him about the pain. I asked if he could do anything about it. Apparently the pain is a good sign. I think that's what he said. So I guess my leg is healing all right. But it still hurts. When the doctor went away, I complained out loud that it hurts. One of the other patients must have thought that I was talking to him. The patients here now are not the same guys I mentioned before. Maybe one is, but that's all. The others went away. To another part of the hospital, or home, maybe to the morgue. I don't know. I wasn't keeping track. So I said something about how my leg hurt, and the guy in the bed next to mine, a kid actually, can't be more than 18 or 19, starts talking to me. I think he was saying how he's in a lot of pain too. I couldn't understand most of it though. His jaw's been wired shut. Anything he tries to say turns into moans and a lot of drool. Then a nurse came in, not Anna, and told him he shouldn't speak if he wants his mouth to get better. So he shut up. Not much else has happened. But my leg is really bothering me. It's a deep pain. It doesn't feel like it's healing. It feels wrong in a way that makes my teeth hurt too. I'll stop with the leg now. I have to get my mind off of it. It hurts so much. I'll check where I left off yesterday, or the day before yesterday, and go from there. You're not coming with us? Again? No, I don't feel like it. But Anna's so great to hang out with. Yesterday we went window shopping, and then went to the cafe, and then we had ice cream in the park. Sounds like fun. It was. Anna's a really interesting person. You should give her a chance. I want us all to be friends. So please come along. No, I'll pass. Sorry. A moment later, Anna came in without knocking. Sounds like my freaking family. She never knocked anymore. Mine never knocked at all. Ready, Grace? Yes, in a minute. Grace heaved a sigh. Are you sure that you don't want to go? Yes, I'm sure. Go have fun without me. Okay then, some other time. We kissed. Have fun. We will. Bye. Grace and Anna became friends. Good friends, very soon after they first met. I was against it, but I found it hard to complain seeing Grace so happy. They spent quite a lot of time together. Whenever I said anything about this, Grace would tease me. She'd say that I was jealous, but she would also invite me to come with, and I always declined. I eventually got used to it, and things were quiet for a while. Once at the store, I was applying discounts during work hours. It should have been done before we opened up, but someone had been slacking off. I won't point fingers. It was Don, the old guy. So I was the one stuck wondering what kind of dog food the 20% off should go on, or something like that. The lists that they gave us were always terrible, so full of corrections you could barely read them. As I was about to choose at random where to apply the discount sticker, someone put a hand on my shoulder. Oh, Anna. There was a tightness in my chest, but it passed within seconds. As I said, I'd gotten used to it. She didn't scare me anymore. Hi. How are you, Jack? I'm alright, thanks. Hey, random question. Do you like big dogs or small dogs? Big dogs, I guess? I see. I bent down and placed a sticker reducing the price of the dog food that had one of those wiener dogs on the packaging. Grace is in the back room, by the way. I know, I was just there. but I wanted to see you. Yeah? Why? I haven't seen you at all for the last week, you know? Didn't you notice? I guess. I was called into work a lot, and you must have been pretty busy here too. Yep, busy. We should meet more often. After all these years apart, we must have lots of stories to tell, huh? Yeah, maybe. Jack, you mentioned dogs, right? Right. Was that because of Buddy? Who's Buddy? So you really don't remember anything? Nope. I don't remember this Buddy, and I don't remember knowing you either. Of course, now I do know about Buddy. I don't remember his breed or how old he was or anything other than his name, really. But I do know of him. A certain picture book told me. That's really too bad. But it'll all come back to you, I'm sure. Who knows? Buddy was a really sweet dog. You liked him a lot. I shrugged. And he loved you. But then again, that dog loved everyone. He was so trusting. Too trusting. I'm sure he was. Are you really fine with not knowing much about your life, Jack? Yeah, I am. I'm used to it by now. I think it would feel weird if I could remember, actually. I suppose it's easier, in a way. There are some things best forgotten after all, aren't there? Yeah. Yeah, of course there are. And I wish some of those things would have had the decency to stay forgotten. Why mention it now, though? Oh, no reason. I was just a little curious. I didn't believe her. I sensed that there was something in particular she wanted me to remember. I do know what it is now, though. But I still don't know why she wants me to remember what she did. Is this some sick form of love, or does she just want to finish the job? Is it both? I don't know. I really don't. Her mind has such a mystery to me. Now, as it ever was. My reading is horrible today. Yeesh. Interlude. Anna in Wonderland. Dear Diary. I found him. It was beautiful. It was like fate. It was fate. As soon as I came to this city, I caught his scent in the air. A little, but mostly I smelled homeless people and gasoline. Why did you go all the way out there, Jack? You love nature, the smell of pines, where we grew up. I was ready to spend weeks looking for you, Jack. Or months, years if I had to. I even got a job at the hospital here. They're understaffed, so it was easy. But there you were, in the first store that I went to. I didn't even go in to look for you. Fate, fate, fate. But you were a little strange. Surely you recognized me, right? I haven't changed that much, have I? I mean, it's been a while, and I have tried to make myself pretty for you in every way that I can think of, but you knew it was me, right? I knew it was you. You haven't forgotten me. Were you pretending? Just playing a game? Yeah, that must be it. Well, I'd love to wait and see what you're doing, dear, but I've been a patient girl for far too long. Dear Diary, Friday. Jack Friday. I knew he'd change his name to that, but it's just so funny, isn't it? We'll have to change it back, Jack, for when we're married. I want the real one to follow my first name. Jack Friday. It made me giggle when I saw it on your employee records there, darling. I just had a peek, nothing more, relax. Just to see where you live. I wanted to follow you home at first, but then I thought, hey, wouldn't it be insanely romantic if the next time I saw you we lived right next to each other? I know you're playing your little game of you don't know me anymore, but that's not too much, is it, being neighbors? You won't be angry, right? Even if it makes you angry, I have to at least do this, right? I can't wait anymore. I'm tired of being by myself. I've waited this long. I've prepared for you so much. Maybe you won't be mad. Please don't be mad. Please. P.S. One other thing, darling. That street where you live, isn't it in a terrible part of town? Run down and cheap and even dangerous? I haven't been here for long, but I think that's right. Is that part of your game too? And working at the store? That must be it as well. Someone like you should never work there. Instead, you should be gosh, I can't even imagine what. And isn't that perfect? I don't want you working anywhere. I want you all for me. Oh, this just took a freaking psychopathic turn. But I'm having fun reading it, so okay. Dear Diary, the street is worse than I thought. God, the smell. Do you really know what you're doing, Jack? No, I shouldn't doubt you. I know. The rent is cheap, at least. Very cheap. But more important than that or anything else, there was a vacancy right next door to your apartment. I can't wait to move in. We'll be neighbors. I'll see you so much it will make me drunk. Getting drunk on Jack. Okay. Dear Diary, what a beautiful dump. I said this to the landlord when I brought my things here. He thought I was complaining, and he said that I should have checked out the apartment before I rented it. He's an idiot. There could be a swarm of rats or roaches living in the apartment, or crack addicts for that matter, and I wouldn't give a darn. But still, I can't keep it dirty forever. I have to practice my homemaking skills. Time to make this dump a home. Oh my god, how many of these are there? Ugh. Dear Diary, just back from a quick jog, gotta stay in shape, and the brownies are just about done. I know, I should have kept an eye on them, but I've been doing this long enough, you know? The brownies are perfect. Not burnt, not raw, just right. I hope he likes them. Jack, I don't know if I can go on. Who is this girl? I'm the one for you. The only one for you. And yet you... I know this is part of your plan, but you didn't have to do it this way. Why are you being so cruel? I have work now. I don't care. I'll go to sleep. Dear Diary, I cried all the bad feelings out. Things don't seem nearly as bad now. Jack is testing me, so I have to show him I have what it takes. This is nothing at all. I can do this. I met her today. Grace. I hope she doesn't get in the way. She's a sweet girl. But she's clumsy. She dropped a plate of cookies. My plate, too. Of cookies, and there were cookies and broken pieces of porcelain everywhere. I'm pretty clumsy, too, I guess. I cut myself on a shard when I tried to pick it up. Jack came in just as I got cut, and he must have sensed I was hurt. There was a lot of blood for a wound so small. The blood reminded me of that time. It always does. I showed it to Jack. He looked like he was going to vomit. Great acting, Jack. I love you. I've gotten better at playing along with Jack's little game. I see him a lot more now, everywhere I go. Nearly half of those times, I'm not even trying to make our paths cross. Fate. I'm also seeing Grace a lot more. She's always asking me to go somewhere with her or to chat. She's always coming over to my apartment without Jack. She's becoming a real bother, honestly, but I act nice. That girl tells me things about Jack, after all. Though, of course, she doesn't know anything about him that I don't. That's because she doesn't really know Jack. But now I know what he's pretending to be like. He told Grace that he has amnesia. It's a little of an original, Jack, don't you think? That's okay, though. She believes you. That dumb little... Anna, you really should be nicer. I'm troubled. I'm starting to think that Jack is not pretending. What if he really has forgotten all about me? No, I can't have that. I need a sign, Jack. Just one little sign. So that I know you remember. One sign. Anything is fine. Jack doesn't remember me. I'm pretty sure of it now. He doesn't remember anything. Darn. But that's a good thing. He hasn't been acting cold on purpose. I'll give his memory a little jog, and that'll be that. Good as new. But this also means that he's serious about that Grace girl. We can't have that. No. I'm starting to see her true colors. She's a filthy seductress, all right. She's also an idiot. She invited me for dinner tomorrow at her apartment. Their apartment. Her and Jack's apartment. The apartment that they're sharing together. Without me. Sadness. I believe we're finally done with the interlude. I don't know, but things are weird. I'm gonna make a save state. For stuff and things and reasons. Let's just overwrite that. Thanks. And then we shall return. 15 minutes. I guess I'll continue. Okay. August 16th. Terrible day. Really awkward. Anna was hovering around me all day. I swear she was here for more than 2 shifts. How the bell? Does that work? Typo. We found a typo. I couldn't write it all. Oh boy, okay, I get it. This is me when it's close to midnight and I'm in the DMs just having a grand old time. This is kind of me. She's only gone now and it's after midnight. I guess I should mark this as the 17th then. It's not the 16th, but who cares? Now I have to write in the dark, but that's fine. I don't see that being a problem. So not long after, did I write about how Anna came in to see me at the store that one time? Yeah, I did. Not long after that, Grace invited Anna over for dinner. She could have told me before asking Anna. Not that I would have said no. I have no excuse to say no. But, I mean, she only told me about the dinner a few hours before it. Yes, I was preparing for a really relaxed evening, and all of a sudden Grace says we should start making dinner. And, oh no, I forgot to tell you, Jack. I shouldn't be so bitter and childish. People forget. It happens. She didn't mean anything bad by it. It still rubbed me the wrong way, though. Anna was going to invade my home and be there for hours. And I'm pretty sure that I had every right to be angry about that. No, I'm sure I should have sent her packing the first time I saw her, and then when she moved in next to us a million times after that. I should have. The fault is mine. So, yeah. Dimmer. God, this is so me at night. I love it. The food tastes amazing, Jack. Thanks, I barely made anything. Oh, we're on chapter freaking 4. Why didn't you say we were on chapter freaking 4? Frick. Alright. That's not true, is it? You were in charge of the rice. Yeah, the rice. It ended up mushy. I think it's delicious. Anna ate it like it was the tastiest thing in the world. An idea popped into my mind. If I bore her, she might leave early. Thanks. But the chicken is much better. And it's incredible how you can make anything decent in the oven we have, Grace. Oh, don't talk about the oven, Jack. It's embarrassing. I'll bet you've never seen a greasier oven, Anna. I swear to God. I tried to clean it, but nothing works. I didn't know what the previous owners did to make it that dirty. And that's not even the biggest problem, is it, you said? Yes? The light in the oven barely works. And don't even get me started on the heating. It's so sketchy. Yeah, all of that. And you still managed to make something this good. What do you say, Anna? It's tasty. It reminds me of home. Have you tried remembering what home was like, Jack? I swallowed, choked, and coughed. What's with that, all of a sudden? Anna smiled and went on eating. I was just wondering. No, I haven't tried to remember what home was like. I don't see why I have to. I'm fine without it. All right. It's a shame, though. Tough. Jack? Yeah. What is it, Grace? I'm with Anna on this one. You are? Yeah. Even after you said that you were fine with me deciding what goes on in my head. I'm just trying to think about what's best for you. That's right. You can't spend your life running away from the past. Face it now. Be a man. It's not healthy to lock so much of yourself away. It can't be. You have to agree, Jack. I didn't reply. I was eviscerating... I will eviscerate you. I was eviscerating a chicken drumstick. Anna, I didn't tell you this, but at night, at least once a week, Jack, that's enough. I banged my fist on the table and was immediately ashamed that I'd lost my temper, but I couldn't back down. This has got to do with me and me only. Stay the heck out of it, both of you. Do you understand? Why are you so... It's no good. I'd never gotten this angry before. I needed to be alone. Good, go away. I walked off to another room, but that didn't help. I could still hear their murmurs and their whispering. They were talking about me. I dressed in a hurry. Huh? Are you going out, Jack? I nodded. Have fun. Wait, don't go. I'm sorry that I keep insisting so much. You know that I'm trying to help, right? Yeah. Then please don't be mad. I couldn't stop being angry. It was stronger than me. Can you just do one thing for me? Just so I know I did all I could? Do what? Can you say you're fine with... No, please don't say that you don't want to remember. Can you do that for me? Of course. I hesitated longer than I thought I would. Suddenly it struck me that I was being childish as all get out. But in the end, my anger and my stubbornness won me over. I don't want to remember. There. Are you happy now? I wanted things to stay as they were. That's all that I ever wanted, for nothing to change. Because for once, I was happy. Well, I'm sorry. You should be. I walked out. Oh, Jack, that's so harsh. You don't tell someone... Oh, God. By the time I came back, Grace was gone. Alright. Jack is an idiot who's going to ruin a really good thing with Grace, and this makes me very, very sad. But this is also where I'm going to wrap up, because the bird's being active, I'm being irritated by not only him, but by the day itself, and I, much like Jack, need a break. So I'm going to go for a walk, I'm going to go outside, I'm going to mow the lawn, and I'm going to calm myself down. Because today has been, the past couple of days have actually been kind of moody. So I will end this off here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for joining me on this joyous journey through not only this game, but all of YouTube and in general. Shush! Check out the links in the description for my entire playlist and other related games that I have done, as well as my link to Twitter and my Discord server to become a loved one. I thank you guys so much, and I hope to catch you guys very, very soon.